Okay guys, I was just thinking it's time for me to clean out my airbrush because I'm done with it for now. And so I'm going to show you the way that I do it with these acrylics. Is I just dump whatever's left over back into the cup here. Once I get it in there, have me a rag. Blow out any extra, just do it right here on the side. Now, also I want to point out too, the acrylic paints don't put off chemicals or anything. I use my paint booth to more or less catch the overspray, which is very little overspray. I can squirt this stuff into the side over here, and it'll suck it in there and stuff just so that I don't have this paint coming all over. I do have this set up on my bed and stuff, and you know, if I get something spilled on it, throw the sheets into the washing machine, comes out clean, no problem. So I do plan one day have it set up, have my own area, room and stuff for this kind of thing, but right now I'm limited space. So one thing that I do use, these are $1 over at the dollar store, and I've talked about them in other videos. There's 32 wipes in this. These are the window wipes. These here are great. This one here is all dried out, and I use it to get the bulk of the color and paint from inside the bowl and anything that may have spilled on the outside while I was dumping it or pouring it and stuff. Kind of wipe that down, and you take a wet, moist one. Yeah, this one's kind of drying out too, but you can kind of see how clean that's already gotten it. Windshield wiper fluid. Dump a little bit down inside there. Kind of swish it around a little bit. And I mean, I just barely filled the bowl up to about where the line is. Again, this is just to suck the moisture up into it. I've got quite a bit coming out now. And then I just spray it. And as it sprays it, it cleans out any extra in there. It thins it out enough to where any paint that's in there is going to get thinned out really good. Reach down inside there, rinse that off. Another blast. Now these ones here, I'm going to do a quick blast here, 3. That puts fluid down inside there. Now I'm just going to dump it out. And no, I'm not dumping it on my floor. I have a garbage can with some bags from the grocery store in it. Put a few paper towels in the bottom of it so it'll absorb it. Now I have just dumped out the majority of whatever was left in there. I can go ahead, spray one more little blast through there. That'll clean off the tip. And now I can go ahead, wipe that out, nice clean. All ready for the next juice. Now I do, after I'm completely done, I want to see where we're at. Pull the ends off, kind of wipe them down, pull the needle out, use these wipes, wipe the needle down really nice, neat, clean, put it back. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of paint that comes up inside here and it'll cause it to stick. So my preference is just go in there, clean it out, put it back together, and it's ready for use. It takes 2 minutes and keeps it nice and clean. Another thing I wanted to touch on about these window wipes, there's 32 of them for $1. This is what they look like after they're dried out. They're very, very soft, of which makes the chemicals evaporate out of it. So these here are perfect for polishing your models. When you get done, you get your whatever polish. I use the Novus or 3M, whatever. You know, put some in a little bowl, you dab it on there, you put it on, get it all mixed around there nice, find another clean area, boom, polish that thing right up. These are so soft and everything, and these will help bring out the shine. These have a lot to do with the shines that I get on my other cars that you've seen in my other videos that I've done. You know, and here's another one that's been used. The cool thing is I got way too much paint. I can dump this down the sink, no big deal. Rinse that cup out. And once I get that cup rinsed out, it's ready for another application, another use. Another thing I like to keep around, and this is for any time that I'm going to touch my models. I'm working on my models, I'm going to move them and stuff. These, at dollar store, you get, this one here doesn't say how, 80 wipes for $1. And these ones here are just your baby wipes. And to me, kind of, this is my baby. I don't want to get fingerprints all over it. So I go and I just kind of wipe it off. And this will help prevent fingerprints and stuff. A lot of people use alcohol swabs. I did that for a long time. I've got 80 wipes for $1 here. You get, what, 15, 20, I think 20 pack of alcohol wipes run you around $12. These here are much cheaper. You can see you get paint on you occasionally and stuff. These wipes here, turn around and clean it right up. So, just a couple of tips to try to help you. Sorry about blocking that. To try to help save you some money and help keep clean things and make things simple. So again, brush is done. I'll go ahead and turn off the airbrush. This has been sitting long enough to where I am going to go ahead and get it set up ready to start rinsing the salt off. So I'll be right back.